Hey all, so a bit of a first time serious thing for me here. There's a fellow voice actor out there who's currently going through a health emergency. And so I wanted to take a few minutes to help raise awareness for him and his family. I was browsing Twitter late last night and I saw a tweet from Vanessa, and she was encouraging support for this voice actor who's going through a really hard time. I wanted to show some love to a voice actor in need, so I followed over to his Twitter account and scrolled very briefly through his timeline, and I immediately saw how urgent and vital this was. His name is Lane, and you don't have to scroll back but a few days ago to see just your everyday, fun-loving dad to a young son with another little girl on the way with his pregnant fiancée. But he went to bed one night, just a couple nights ago, and when he woke up, something had happened. Something had changed. He had difficulty speaking, and he had trouble moving his body. And what was once second nature has now become a struggle. He has gone to the ER, and they have given him the typical healthcare runaround, and so now he's fighting to get the answers and care that he deserves. And you don't need to be a voice actor to know how important our voice is to ourselves, to our sense of self, and any illness that would assail that. There's no word for it. It's unspeakable. But as a voice actor, it's also Lane's way of life. It's his passion. So this is doubly devastating. But Lane isn't going to just sit there and take it. His will to fight this is so incredibly strong, and his resolve to reclaim his voice is unshakable. He's going to fight tooth and nail to recover, and I would like as many of us to stand with him in this fight as possible, because it could happen to any of us. And when he beats this, really, we all beat it. Life is so spontaneous. It can be pure bliss one day, and the next, you're battling something like this. And Lane is so brave to be able to tackle this in the way that he is. He's posting regular updates about what's happening on his Twitter, and so if any of you would like to follow and show support, it would be appreciated, and I promise you, you will be inspired by his courage and his spirit. I asked Lane if there was a way to donate, and he has since tweeted out some PayPal emails, so if any of you would like to donate to his family, every little bit helps. The last thing any of us want to think about in times like this is financial stuff. So if we can give him just a little extra breathing room to focus on his health, it could make all the difference. I'll link his Twitter in the description below. Lane has been in my thoughts ever since I saw his vlogs last night, and truthfully, he and I don't know one another, and I barely scratched the surface of who he is from those few short vids, but I just know I found a real-life superhero, a real-life Superman within him. Alright, so anything you guys can do to share his story, signal boost it, show support, thank you so much, and thanks for listening. And Lane, we're all pulling for you, brother. You will get through this. Much love.